All right, we're going to take a trip to Houston. Texans beat the Miami Dolphins 29-28.
A very exciting game. It went back and forth all day. Early in the game, Dolphins used a lot of trickery with that little flea flicker passing play by Pennington. It was a nice throw. I don't know how do you describe that play?
Flea flicker.
All right, it's a simple flea flicker, I guess. But there's some wide receiver. The Dolphins had a great day. Never heard of this guy. What's the name of that top player? It says up there.
Something Cobbs.
This Cobbs guy, like 2 touchdowns, and he went wild. I don't know where he came from. Never heard of him.
Well, that's a lot of the players on Miami.
He put up a big day, though, today. And then the Dolphins were down all of a sudden. They came right back, got the lead. They were up 28-23. And the Texans, though, fired back on this last chance drive. They knew they blew a game last week. They didn't want to falter to 0-5. And Schwab runs it in with a couple seconds to play in the game, gets that touchdown. I think that was a very impressive play. Awesome bonus coverage.
That was a very smart play by Schwab.
A very smart play. It was 29-28. They go for 2. They failed. Couple seconds left, and Jets. Smart play by the Texans, not giving the Dolphins a chance to get the kickoff return. Just hitting it right to that guy around the 40, and he has to cover it because Pennington doesn't have a good arm or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So then the Dolphins are pretty much sunk. They're just trying to flea flicker, hand it off. They won't do much, and the Texans win it 29-28. Houston improving to 1-4, and the 1-4. Dolphins 2-3. I'll take the call.
You're on the air.
Balls of steel. Balls of steel. Balls of steel. Balls of steel.
Nonsense caller. Hang on. Goodbye. Balls of steel and nonsense this is.
We got hecklers already.
Heckling nonsense.
Heckle.
So, guess the guy was fed up with the last caller talking so long, I guess. All right, so we're going to go out to our next trip in Tampa Bay, right?
Yeah, good old Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers beat the Panthers 27-3.
And all the experts are going around saying easy win for the Panthers this week. And actually,
Buccaneers.
They were saying Panthers.
Sorry, my bad.
And I originally even went with the Buccaneers to win this game, and I was starting to believe their dumb hype. And what a backfire it was. So the Buccaneers, they play well. Garcia again proving why he should be the starter. He played a great game today. They just dominated them. Del Home got drilled a bunch of times, threw a couple picks, and the Bucs tightening things up in the NFC South as 3 teams now are tied at 4-2 with that Buccaneer victory.
All right. Now we're going to go to the beautiful Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. The Colts just dominate the Baltimore Ravens 31-3.
Flacco gets hammered. The Colts do well. Take the call. All right. I don't know what's up with this nonsense guy. Quit your prank calls, buddy, man. The show gets enough ratings. All right, so for the first time all year, the Colts play a complete game here. They play well. They showed why Peyton Manning is great. He threw 3 touchdowns early in the game. They were dominating by halftime. Didn't have to do much in the second half. They hold on. They go to 3-2. Baltimore falters to 2-3.
Joe Flacco got demolished.
Yeah, Flacco got demolished this game, though. What do you think, though, of the Colts? I think they're very fortunate to be where they are because there's 2 games that they won they should have easily lost. The game against the Vikings and Texans.
The Colts aren't that good like they used to be.
They're not that good, and they're very fortunate to be where they are right now.
Also, Joseph Adai got hurt today.
I didn't know that.
This is very bad, and Dominic Rhodes did step up, but you lost Joseph Adai when the running backs.
And that's the Colts' first win at this new stadium, so I'm sure that jinx has ended now. Also, back to the Jets game, by the way. They were wearing their New York Titan uniforms again. I guess they thought...
what is the deal with that?
They must be very superstitious after that Cardinal victory,
But who cares? Okay, you're wearing your... But what was the point for the Cardinals game to wear the Titans jersey?
I don't know.
What was your throwback? Ooh.
So they seem very superstitious. You want to comment on that, let me know.
All right.
We're getting another caller, probably that prank guy again.
WRPR, you're on the air. If this is the prankster, you're...
Oh, come on, man. Quit calling. Do you really have no life that you have to call nonstop? Seriously. Nonstop.
I guarantee it's Panik. Panik is heckling us.
Nonstop calls. This is ridiculous. All right.
We're going to go to FedEx Field in our nation's capital. The St. Louis Rams finally get a win and beat the Washington Redskins 19-17.
What an upset. Who would have thought the Rams would have had any chance at all today in this game? I mean, considering the Redskins come up with this momentum, they beat the Cardinals, Cowboys, and Eagles all in a row. Impressive victories against division rivals. And, yeah, Cardinals are sort of a rivalry. They used to play them in the NFC East. And And the Skins were up 7-0 early. They held on for 7-3 for a long time, not doing much. And you can see like the kind of concern for the Redskins, saying, "Hey, why are they scoring points?" Then the big fumble right before halftime returned all the way, gave the Rams a 10-7 halftime lead. That was impressive. They went out in the second half, though, and tacked down another field goal.
2 field goals.
Yeah, 2 field goals.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 field goals. They were trying to hold on with that 16-7 lead. Skins, though, coming back, though, in the fourth quarter. They even take the lead. Answer right back, 17-16. They're in the lead. Rams trying to fight back. Long field goal for former Seattle kicker Josh Brown. He makes it 19-17. Rams win. A huge upset to beat a great team like that on the road. I can't believe how they did that. If you're a Redskins fan, you got those big wins, but you must be complaining like, oh, how do we lose to this team? Another caller would take it. Probably the prank again.
Prankster!
How you doing? WRPR, you on the air.
All right.
I think that guy was playing the audio, and he was on a delay. Like, he forgot to mute the audio when he's on the air.
No, I think it's the prankster again trying to mess with us.
I'm not sure. It might have been Scat or something.
Well, oh well.
The real Scat.
Oh well. They're dumb.
Because he always does that.
It probably was.
So Rams somehow 1-4, upset win. Hazlitt 1-0 since taking over. You think Hazlitt's a savior or just a lucky win?
Lucky, man. I don't even think they should have gotten rid of Linehan.
I do. He was terrible.
Well, so was Lane Kiffin, but... Well,
Kiffin was competitive in those games.
I mean,
Rams are getting blown out every week.
Good point.
What?
All right, next
in those 4 games, they even got blown out by Seattle. Come on.
Okay.
Seattle's horrendous.
Okay.
All right, Redskins 4-2. I wonder what Zoring's going to do in the regrouping for next week.
Whatever. Next game, we're going to go to Denver. Jacksonville 24. Denver Broncos 17.
It's just weird, though. Broncos are always an amazing home team, but there's one team that has their number in Denver, and that's the Jacksonville Jaguars. You go way back to the second season of the Jaguar franchise. They beat the Broncos in the playoffs in Denver. They beat them the last few years in Denver. I don't know how they keep doing that, because the Broncos, they beat everybody at home. They beat the Patriots at home. They don't beat the Colts. They struggled against them a lot, but there's a lot of teams they just dominate at home. And for them to go out there and lose against the Jaguars just shows you the Jaguars really have their number. Del Rio, good coaching. Good effort for the offense today. Jones-Drew did good. Garrard did well, so good job by the team. Defense stepped it up, not giving up points. They might give up a lot of yards. So Jaguars win it. They're back into the thick of things at 3-3 with some easy games coming up. And the Broncos, they falter to 4-2, and they better worry now because the Chargers are going to get on their butt. So let's give an update in that current game. What's the score in the Charger game right now?
Current score, 38-3, Chargers.
So again, the Patriots getting blown out. 2 losses, 2 blowouts. What do you think?
The Pats are done.
They only have 2 losses, though.
They're done. They're done.
They're going to beat the Jets, though, right?
I don't know. The Jets are a good team. I hate to say it, but... All right. I don't know. All right. Now we're going to go to the game that Mr. BMO called in about. The Dallas Cowboys get upsetted by the Arizona Cardinals 30-24.
And I want to talk about some controversy in this game. I really think the referees were trying to help the Cowboys in this one. All right, so first of all, let's start off the game early on. Though the Cardinals, the kickoff return, first play of the game, crowd was going wild. What did you think of that? It was 7-0 Cardinals right with that kickoff. Did you even see that?
I was shocked on that one.
Crowd was just going nuts. I mean, that was amazing.
It looked like the Dallas special teams didn't care.
Yeah.
They basically just olayed them. Like, let them come and then walk to one side and let them go the other way.
It was amazing. And then neither team really did much the rest of that first quarter and up until late second quarter even. Then all of a sudden at the here's the key point. My first complaint. This is either late first quarter, early second quarter. All right, so Cardinals were up 7-0. They sack Romo, and as he's going down, he fumbles the ball, and the Cardinals recover. They would have had the ball in like the 15-yard line of the Cowboys, so that would have been an easy score, at least a field goal, you figure. And they say to the that they rule it that the whistle was blown. Like, I can't believe that. That was just nonsense. Then we go later.